Good morning from a very sunny Brixham. Just got ourselves some free parking. This morning we're going to get the bus to Dartmouth. We're going to walk from Dartmouth to Brixham. So welcome on our continued journey to complete the 630 miles of the Southwest Coast Path. Ian is navigating to the bus stop and I'm dawdling as usual. Recognise this bus stop. We dropped off here when we did Brixham to Torquay. We're off the bus. We're in Dartmouth. Or Kingsware, if we want to be precise. That's my ship anchored up.
Take us away?
Yes.
Where should we go?
Oh, hang on, I'll just pinch myself. So Dartmouth is over there.
So we sort of technically would be from Dartmouth to
Yes.
Brixham, but we're this side of the river, which is Kingsware.
Kingsware.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
Race.
Oh, there's a race. Make a wish. Right. This is the ferry that takes you from and to Dartmouth. We're not going that side today. Our journey continues here. On our way from Dartmouth stroke Kingsware to Brixham. Just come around the corner, public footpath. What are we expected to do? Wade our way through? We spotted where we went wrong.
number 10.
Gosh.
Now, just looking at the ferries, they're just floating barges that are pulled across by the little tugboats. Fascinating. Beautiful, isn't it?
This is our first diversion. And this is why. Attention, row closed. So we've made it to the top of the hill. Started this small diversion. I'm not too sure if it's small yet. And it's just gone 20 past 10. So this route is just over 11 miles, according to the guide. And it's classed as strenuous as well. But every walk that's strenuous has some nice flat bits, like what we're experiencing now.
You said just over 11 miles?
Yes.
But you filmed the signpost back there saying 10 miles to Brixham.
Well, I'm
that's a
just
bit
going by the
contradictory.
guidebook. According to the guidebook. Disclaimers. If you are a regular viewer of our vlogs, you'll know that we have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with a few of the signposts en route, because they change from distance to distance. Well, that was a small diversion. We're at the end of it. Lasted metres. Beautiful views this morning. This section of the South Devon Coast Path is dedicated to the memory of Lieutenant Colonel Herbert Jones, VCOBE. But it does mean we've got to go all the way down. Pretty little bay at the bottom of here. You can see all the yachts out at sea. And because we've come down a long way, we're going back up a long way. The downs and ups of this particular route. Just made it to the top of that hill. And now back down. Three-quarters of a mile to Froward Point, or Froward Point. Look what we've left behind. Isn't that amazing? That's where we're heading for. Higher brownstone. We're heading back down towards the beach. So this here is Inner Froward Point. I think we can have a look. Wow, and what a view from here. I think we can step in and have a look. Gosh.
So what are you looking out for today?
We nothing special, except any vessel or sea users that might be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Technically.
Yeah.
We tend to log most vessels that go past, like these little yachts that are sailing up and down. I mean, this one down here, it's in shallow waters. And he doesn't realise what he's risking, you know. At the moment, he's sailing towards a rock which is underwater, called the Bear's Tail. You can't see it. It's right under water. At low tide, you do see the top breaking, but he's sailing right towards it, so he couldn't, he could ground on it. Not very experienced sailor, I guess, or he's not been using his charts or looking at, and he's certainly not paying attention to the Cardinal buoys that are out there. Now they are actually marking the obstruction in the water and saying, go this side of us. Well, this cruiser coming through here is doing exactly the same thing. Oh yes, yeah.
He's run away again. That was fascinating. Nice gentleman. Keep an eye out for any silly so-and-sos on the boats who don't know what they're doing. Right, we're heading down to some lookouts that were set up in the Second World War. There are some more lookouts further down. We've just got to find our path. I'm going in. Right. Look at that. Wow. That is amazing. Brixham this away. Is that my sign? This is a nice view.
So the guy in the hut told us there was a pleasure boat, cruise ship, day trip ship, ran aground on these rocks. About 2000 and something, he said. So yeah, it just lost its steering ability and it ran aground on the rocks.
Let's hope everyone survived. Nice view from here though, regardless of tragedy. So we're on the edge of Outer Froward Point. And we're heading that direction. A few ups and downs along the way, of course. seeing that name on the map, but that's where we're going to. And somewhere along the route, in about 4 miles, we'll come to Scabbacombe Point. Sounds dramatic, doesn't it?
Scabbacombe Beach, 1 mile.
Okay. 1 mile. Is that the beach where people take their clothes off? Oh, okay. I don't know whether my viewers would want to see me running naked on the beach. Going down again. You may have noticed on this route we haven't come across any civilization, i.e. beaches or bays with huts, shops, toilets. This particular stretch of the southwest coast path is renowned for being quite remote. Bring plenty of provisions if you're planning on doing this route. And for the most part, so far, it's just me and Elaine on the route. We've come across the odd hiker, but not too busy otherwise. The path has just been taking us down and down and down via switchbacks. It's mean, I tell you, it's mean. Still going down. Stop it. Over there is Scabbacombe Beach, and then just to its right is Long Sands. Still trying to rain. We've got a long way to go yet though. We've done close to 6 miles, so we're a tad over halfway. At Scabbacombe Beach, it's fair to say we're over halfway. Looks as if we're going to be dropping right down. We're going to have a spot of lunch down there. Time for some lunch on the beach. What goes with lunch perfectly? A nice cup of tea. Tea for two. Scabbacombe Beach was very nice. A nice break there. Now we've got to walk up here. It's going to be a steep one. You can see behind us where we came down. To our right, somewhere down there is Long Sands. It's a big drop there, but we're grateful for a little bit of flat. I think just round the corner starts going down again. I think we're heading towards Man Cove. Very masculine, isn't it? This is Man Sands. There's a couple of expensive boats just anchored in the bay. Some nice little bays we've been discovering today. We've walked 6.5 miles from Kingswear, and well, again, this is the signs for you. Brixham 4.5 miles. Very quiet here. More up hills. Definitely pacing ourselves. It's been a slog all the way up here from Man Sands. This latest ascent is a so-and-so of an ascent. We've gone flat again. Hooray! We think from Man Sands to here is the last challenging ascent. And we're hoping now, walking down into Brixham, it should be eventually a gentle descent. Spoke to a couple coming the other way. They seem to give us the impression it zigzags down into the town. We're heading towards Scabbacombe Point that I mentioned a bit earlier in the video. And I think Scabbacombe Point is somewhere over there. Bench with the view, bench with the view.
It'd be rude not to sit down.
Absolutely. Oh, it's a little bench.
Yeah. Room for two.
Yeah, cool. Been a lot of up and down today, isn't there? Yes. That's a great bench with a view. We can't believe we still have another 3 miles to go. We've actually got to head over there before it heads into the part of Brixham we need to be. So, let's get a move on. 4:15 in the afternoon. Miles. I think Brixham Harbour is going to be one of those mysterious places where you think you're getting closer but you're not. We've done a tad over 10 miles, 20 to 5, and we've still got 2 miles to go. 2 miles to push on. So we're going to have a quick look at Bury Head, an old fortification with cannons and walls. Fortification. I can see a cannon. So we're looking forward to seeing a squat lighthouse. We're presuming a very small lighthouse. Oh yes! How's that for a little lighthouse? Back on the path, and about a mile left, do you think? I think it's slightly less than a mile. Shoalstone outdoor pool. People still enjoying it today. So it was built in the late 1920s, closed during the war, has been damaged over the years due to storms. It's open today, that's great, love that. So this is where we started our route from Brixham a few months back. It's a traditional old harbour is Brixham. We're going to find somewhere to eat soon. We'll try and talk over the seagull.
Right, we've walked, according to this, Garmin GPS 13.32 miles, and we've been walking 5 hours 53, but we've had an 8-hour day, enjoying rest stops, sitting on the beach, lunch, etc. We've actually climbed a mountain, 3,061 feet.
Wow.
That is a lot of ups.
Yeah. And as a reward,
Fish and chips.
fish and chips. Fish and blooming chips. Scampi and chips. Sausage and chips. And these are called mushy peas if you're not from the UK.
Today we found some free parking in Brixham, and we got the bus here just before the Dartmouth River, and then we walked all the way back. That was a nice walk. So, not looking too shabby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-ish days to join all the dots. Get me back on the path, 2025.